Hi, everybody. And sure glad to see all the cards that come from these church members for Mary. She's coming on good. Right from the start, well, I'm going to tell you, they took part of her skull out. And one day she said, "What happened to me?" She could feel it. And I said, "Well, there was a pickup, pushed you down, and you banged your head." She didn't ask about Joyce, so we let that slide. And she's coming now. And on February the 6th, she says, "Why isn't Joyce coming to see me?" I said, "Well, Joyce is no longer with us." I said, "She was killed with that pickup that hit her. She lasted 6 days." And I said, "Tim had her cremated, took the ashes over to the grave with Chuck, who had been cremated." And I said, "They had an open house at the church." I said, "There's 190 people here." And she said, "Well, who looked after the food?" Knowing Mary. And I said, "Well, you know the ladies at the church would do that." Well, I didn't know that Kathy had looked after it, but that's fine. Or Tracy Craig. But no, this week I had an occupational therapy woman in from London. She went through our house and measured every room, told what Mary is going to need when she comes home to get put in. And she was there an hour and 15 minutes. Then she went with me to the hospital and talked with Mary. And this is stuff that you're going to need in your house. Change, add, to make it safe for her when she gets home. So she's coming. She's lost 15 pounds, but she's put 4 back on already. So no, she's coming back. But she's on the ball. When this heads, it's working. Don't ever kid yourself. Because I went down, the speech therapist, I went down for the first session. The woman says, "Oh, come on down." And she got asked a question, said 2 full sheets. She'd ask a question, and if I nodded, it was okay. It was the right answer. If I shook my head, it was the wrong answer. So she knew where to work. But she worked with her about an hour. But she is really coming. Yesterday, she said, "My right leg is getting stronger." The operation on the left side, her right side was the weak side. So she's coming. And while the occupational therapist was there, we had the head nurse. And she had the chart, and she says, "Won't be long. She'll have a 1-day pass to go home. And she'll have what they call a weekend pass or a 2-day pass. And right after that, she'll be home for good. But I've got to get bars around the toilets and, the tubs and this and everything else." But, and those cards she can read. She could read right on. She lost her glasses in the accident, so we went and got a new pair. And some of the nurses in ICU really gave me a funny look, and I said, "That woman will be going home with me." And there was a couple rumors I'd heard that from ambulance drivers and ER workers said anybody comes in this hospital that is still talking will go out that door. And they said that's just it looked like it's proving out right. I'm there for her. I've got it restricted to family members only. I didn't want anybody spilling the beans about Joyce. But her partner was out of the room, and when she asked me, and I just told her. So it's been a trying time. Don't ever kid yourself. I've missed 6 days up there, and 5 of them were I had a cold. But I'm going up there right from here now. I'm there for her. She's the only one that comes.